Hello students, myself Rajesh Kumar Sharma from US Academy and Institute, Gorakhpur. This is my fourth video for class 12th. In this video we will deal about microsporogenesis or formation of microspore or pollen grain or male gametophyte. In case of flower or angiospermic flower, androecium or stamens, also called male reproductive part of a flower. In this male reproductive part, that is androecium or stamen, it has three parts, that is anther, connective and filament. Anther is generally bilobe and tetrachambered, means there is two lobes and four chambers when we cut an anther. Inside anther, formation of microspore or pollen grains takes place. Let us discuss in detail. Male reproductive organ of angiosperm, androecium, that is stamen. Androecium is composed of stamen or microsporophylls, which form the third set of floral whorl, a floral organ inserted between the corolla and gynoecium, means calyx, corolla, then androecium, then gynoecium, means third whorl of the flower. Stamens are male reproductive organ of a flower. The function of stamen is to produce microspores or pollen grains, means microspore or pollen grains are formed inside the anther or microsporangium or pollen chamber. Parts of a stamen. A stamen consists three parts, that is filament, connective and anther. This is part of stamen, anther, connective and filament. First, filament. Filament, it is stalk-like part which bears the anther at its upper free end. Next, connective. This is a strip of tissue which connects the two lobes of an anther to the filaments. Anther, third one, it is knob-like structure present at the tip of filament. Each anther or spore sac or spore case, usually bilobe, means in anther there is two lobes are present, that is dithecus, consisting of two pollen sacs or pollen chambers or microsporangium interconnected by connectives, means each lobe has two pollen chambers or microsporangium or pollen sac. In a transverse section, an anther shows four chambers or locules and hence tetralocular in nature. Each lobe has two locules. In hibiscus, each anther is single lobe, means in case of hibiscus, that is China rose, Hibiscus rosa sinensis, the anther has only single lobe, that is monothecus. Here see the structure of anther and its wall. Anther wall is made up of four layers, that is epidermis, endothecium, middle layer, microspore mother cell, that is in center, which help in formation of microspores. Epidermis, endothecium, middle layer and tapetum. Tapetum is the layer which provides nourishment to developing microspore or pollen grains. This is tetralobe anther TS. Connective epidermis, endothecium, sporogenous tissue. This is TS of anther. Pollen grains are formed inside the pollen chamber or microsporangium. Transverse section of a young anther, be a large view of one microsporangium showing wall layers. See a mature dehiscent or dehisced anther. Let us discuss now formation of microspore or pollen grains or male gametophyte. Formation of microspore. Anther produces the microspores or pollen grains. Microspores are produced by microspore mother cells by reduction division, that is meiotic division, in these four lobes, which when pollen grains mature, these liberated by rupture or dehiscence of locules, means anther wall ruptured and the pollen grains or microspores are released. The term anthesis is used to designate the phenomenon of dehiscence of anther, means the rupturing of anther is termed as anthesis. Dehiscence pollen grains, TS of anther showing dehiscence. means rupturing of wall of anther, and release of pollen grain or microspore outside the anther. Pollen grain. A mature pollen grain or microspore is almost spherical in shape and has two layers, an outer exine and inner entine. The exine is thicker and its outer surface is smooth or spiny or variously sculptured, while the inner or entine is thin and smooth and continuous one. The exine is interrupted by one or more germ pores. Internally, cytoplasm is present containing two male gametes, male nuclei or sperms, and a vegetative nucleus. The vegetative nucleus or tube nucleus subsequently degenerates, while the two male gametes or male nuclei takes part in fertilization. Thus, each pollen grain produces the male gametophyte with two male gametes or male nuclei. This is the structure of mature pollen grain, exine, entine, male gamete, cytoplasm, the exine of pollen grain is made up of a special type of substance that is called as sporopollenin, and sporopollenin is resistant, and because of this it has longer lifespan, means it can exist hundreds or millions of years, because there is no known enzyme present which have the ability to degenerate the sporopollenin wall. Because of this reason, the sporopollen or pollen grains are found and they are providing paleologist या palynologist information about ancient environment. Let us see here cohesion of stamens. Fusion among the members of same floral whorl is called cohesion or grouping, and when stamens unite together, the phenomena is called cohesion of stamens. Depending upon the degree of cohesion, the following kind of cohesion of stamens may be recognized. Adelphous type or Adelphi, first one. In this category, the filaments are variously fused, but the anthers are free. The cohesion of stamen of this kind is called adelphous, and the phenomena is called as Adelphi. This condition occurs in three subtypes. What are those? See, first one, monadelphous, that is found in hibiscus. Second one, diadelphous, that is stamens are found in two groups, 9+1, example Pisum sativum or green pea. See, one is separate and 9 is fused. 9 plus 1. Next, polyadelphous means more than two groups. Stamens are found in more than two bundles. That is polyadelphous, found in citrus. Let us see monadelphous. Monadelphous, in this type the filaments of all the stamens are fused to form a single bundle. Example, Hibiscus rosa sinensis. Diadelphous. Here the filaments are fused to form two separate bundles. Example, green pea or Pisum sativum. Polyadelphous. In this type the filaments are fused to form more than two or many bundles. Example, citrus. Second one, syngeneous type. Here the filaments are free, but the anthers are united or fused. Example, tridex and sunflower. See the here, anthers are fused and free filaments. Fused anther and free filaments. This is syngeneous type of stamen found in sunflower. Next one, synandrous type. Here both the filament and stamens are fused. Example, cucurbita or cucurbits. See the figure, filament and anther both are fused. Fused filament, fused anther. Synandrous stamen found in cucurbits. Next, adhesion of stamens. Adhesion means attachment, where the stamens are attached in the flower. Fusion between members of any two different floral whorl is known as adhesion. The stamens may be fused to other floral whorl like petals, means attached to petal, perianth or gynoecium. The following type of adhesion of stamens may be recognized. First one, epipetalous. Here the filaments are attached to the petals. Example, Ipomia batata. That is sweet potato. Epiphyllous. Here the filaments are attached to perianth. Example, lilium. See, epipetalous means stamens attached to the petals. And this one, epiphyllous, stamens fused with the perianth. Next, gynostegium or gynostemium or gynandrous. These conditions occur in Calotropis. Calotropis procera, that is madar. Calotropis, where the stamens are attached to the gynoecium. Length of stamens. In most flowers, the length of filament is more or less equal, but the unequal length of filament is also frequent. When two stamens are shorter and two are longer, as in case of osmum and leucas. The arrangement is known as didynamous, means if there are four stamens, two are shorter and two are longer, this condition is known as didynamous. In tetradynamous condition, mustard and radish, two stamens are shorter and four are longer. The term heterostemony is applied when the stamens are different sizes, occur in whorls as in case of Cassia thora. When the stamens are shorter than corolla, it is known as inserted, means when the stamens are shorter than corolla or petals, then it is known as inserted, and when these are longer than the corolla, the condition is described as exerted. Inserted conditions occur in pea and Datura stроmium, and exerted condition is found in hibiscus and gossypium, that is cotton. Attachment of anther to the filament. First see the gynostegium of Calotropis. Pollinia. Pollinia means pollens are fused to form a group. Pollens या pollen grains are fused, or anthers are fused. Gynostegium, stigmatic disc, staminal corona. This is gynostegium, and it is a characteristic feature of Calotropis. Now let us see attachment of anther to the filament. The following type of attachment of anther to the filament are recognized. See, anther filament. First one, Darcy fixed. A. Darcy fixed. Example, Gulmohar. B. Basie fixed. Example, sunflower. Versatile, third one, that is found in maize. Staminodes in cassia. These are variation stamens, that is canna. A petaloid stamen, B petaloid staminode. Let us see here. Attachment of anther. First one, Darcy fixed. Here the filament is attached to the dorsal side of or back of the anther, that is Gulmohar. Example. And in Crotalaria jonesea. Second one, basic fixed or innate. Here the filament is attached to the base of the anther. Example, cassia and sunflower. Third one, versatile. Here the filament is attached to the anther at a point in the middle portion so that the anther can swing freely on the filament. Example, Coccus nucifera, lilium and maize. Variation in stamens. The following variation are observed in the stamens. First one, staminode. The sterile or non-functional stamen is known as staminode. See, staminode, the sterile or non-functional stamens is known as staminode, means the stamens are infertile. It may be either represented by filaments without anther or merely by a small teeth-like projections. Example, cassia. See the figure, staminode. Staminode means infertile stamens and fertile stamens. Next, petaloid stamens and staminode. Here the staminodes are petal-like and brilliantly colored. If these are sexually functional, these are known as petaloid stamens. On the other hand, if the anthers are absent and sexually non-functional, these are called petaloid staminodes. Example, ginger and canna. This is all about microsporogenesis. Next, we will deal female reproductive organ of angiosperm, that is gynecium or pistil, in our next video. Okay, thank you.